And it's not that I don't fuck with you. I just fuck with myself a little bit more. And a lot of people wouldn't get that because they do not fuck with themselves. And that shit is kind of weird if you really ask me. Because it's like, how could you not fuck with you? You know what I mean? And I ain't trying to do shit. I'm just trying to get shit. And all this shit just getting weird. And everything I've been fear said. Everything I feared went under the wind and went in, and I got my win. And these niggas trying to grant like they got my back, and like they do this and they do that, and all this shit is under wraps. And what the fuck, man? That's the shit you talking about. That's the bitch that you was talking about, man. You shouldn't even stress it. What you want to do? You want to get up and get lit and hit this and hit that and do all this other shit, man. Where the money at? Where the chicken? Man, put the cheese, where the bread at? I'm trying to make a sandwich. I'm trying to do something no damage. And these niggas want me to go real manic, so I'm about to do it. Said I'm about to say it. You better be praying, cause honestly, it's too late. All this shit getting kind of crazy, and all this shit getting in the way. Hope you niggas here. I've been on my way, and I've been doing things, trying to find my way. Said, what you want to do? You want to get up and lay down? You want to fuck around? Get down and lay down, hit down. What you want to put your head down and lay down? This ain't 7-Up, nigga. You better be on your way now. You better get on your way now. You better be at your pray now. You better bitch, man. You better bitch gonna lay down for me, huh? Well, let me do it for me. Okay, the beat gotta be a minute long. These niggas trying to send it for. Okay, I gotta stop. It's only a minute, bro. any longer, and they'll strike me like Zeus, my nigga. You feel me? But I think you understand what we doing today. Like, if you don't know that song, you're either too young or you just missed. You missed like prime Big Sean. Like, I'll never forget what Kanye said about this nigga though. Kanye said he's gonna write on his, I'm not even gonna say that, this is not the time for that.
With you, I got a million trillion things I'd rather fucking do than to be fucking with you.
But Big Sean, is this big, like you want me to be honest, Big Sean is that artist that I don't understand why he gets so much hate. It's probably because of Kanye. I'm gonna say what Kanye said, but it's probably because of Kanye. But yeah, Big Sean, what is this album called? Dark Skies, right? It's called Dark Skies, right? I'm not tweaking, right? I'm not tweaking. Dark Sky Paradise, that's what we're reviewing today. Big Sean, you definitely deserve more credit than niggas give you. I feel like you're like the who could I compare you that's in the NBA? Big Sean would kind of be like the I was gonna say Paul George, but Paul George is undoubtedly ass right now. Who could I? You're kind of like James Harden. Yeah. Big Sean is kind of like James Harden. He had those 2 years where he was like 2-3 years where he was like, we're like, whoa, this nigga might be the best player in the league. And now we're like, he's probably gonna fuck around and be like Chris Paul, Jason McGrady. You know what I mean? Like we thought, even Kanye thought this. I think this is why Kanye's so pissed, because this is probably the only time Kanye thought he was wrong about something. Like, that's what probably pisses Kanye off. Because Big Sean, I'm just gonna get into it. What were his intentions with this album? Time out. I don't even remember. I think this is like his first album after being signed to Good Music. Big Sean's Dark Skies Paradise serves as a deeply introspective album, allowing listeners to delve into the rapper's personal. Oh yeah. He basically, Big Sean's life, like, when you really like put that shit on paper, like, niggas should have respected him a lot more. Like, bro was literally going to die. Like, he had a heart disease or something, and he was literally going to die. I don't know if rap saved his life, but it definitely did him some good, because he was the intention for this album basically was he was rapping about his ups and downs as with fame, with family, was just life. It was just life in general. Like, he was really letting his heart out to people. Like, this album is him reflecting. That's the word I was looking for. It's a reflection album on how he came up. Like, it's almost like his first. I think this is his first album once he came up, because Hall of Fame was before this, and Inspire was after, right? Yeah, this is basically him reflecting. And it's kind of crazy when you think about it, because Big Sean has been in the game for mad long, and now niggas talk about him like he's a relic. And he's not. I don't think he's that old. Like, he still should be on top of the game, if you ask me. But if this is Big Sean's peak, I wouldn't be mad at Big Sean if this is my peak. Like, you know what I mean? Because looking at Big Sean's like career and listening to how he rapped, this kind of was his peak. Like, I didn't see him doing anything else but rapping and telling niggas his life story. Like, that's really what it is. Like, Big Sean has a crazy ass life. But yeah, This is a reflection album, his ups and downs and his like the way he came up and all that shit, man. That shit is crazy. Oh, best project? I don't know actually. It might be album wise. Like if we're talking album start to finish, best project. But this doesn't have, in my opinion, some of his best songs. I think Inspired has some of his best songs. And then Dark Skies is his best project. So yeah, I'll say yes to his best project, but his best song comes off of Inspired, I want to say. I forget what the song is called. We'll get there one day, you know what I mean? But yeah, Dark Skies undoubtedly like a fucking classic. Not anywhere near my top 5, top 10 albums of all time. But it's definitely up there, you know what I mean? Like it's not no like fucking top 50. I can't even name 50 albums better than this album, you know what I mean? It's at least like 12. I can name 10 albums better than fucking Dark Skies Paradise. That's how I think about it. Like, I think I can name 10 albums better than this, but if not, then it's top 10. You know what I mean? Yeah. No. I mean, yeah, it's his best project, but it's not the best project in my opinion. My opinion on the album? Never thought about this actually. I see why Kanye thought he was one of them ones. Like if I was Kanye listening to him construct this album, I would be like, damn, nigga, you might be just like me. If I'm Kanye, damn, nigga, you might be like me. But then Kanye came out later, said he's gonna write that Big Sean is his biggest regret on his grave, which I think is the craziest shit ever. Because Big Sean's not that bad of an artist. I'd have said it would have made sense if he signed somebody like Blueface, YNB Neymar, any of them YNB niggas for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like it would have made sense like that. But this is Big Sean. Like Big Sean made fucking Blessings, bro. He made I Don't Fuck With You. He made the intro of my little freestyle. Like, come on, bro. Like you can't tell me that this is your. I mean, it makes sense that this is your biggest regret because Kanye has done better things than Big Sean. Than signing Big Sean, you know what I mean? But like your biggest regret, not even like saying like the H word, how, you know what I mean? Like, damn, bro, what do I want from Big Sean? I want something where Big Sean just has fun. I feel like that's something that Big Sean hasn't done yet. This nigga he's every album that he's dropped has been so serious, all of them from start to finish. I think the only fun album that he had was his first one. And that was like prime Big Sean in my opinion. Like Big Sean, when he dropped that first album, was prime Big Sean. Then he dropped Hall of Fame, and then he dropped Dark Skies. That was like solidifying it. But Big Sean, prime Big Sean was like club Big Sean when he was in clubs and shit. And you could hear his shit. Black, he was a feature and shit. You know what I mean? Like that was like when he was younger. Like that, I guess hunger, younger. You know what I mean? Plunder. You know, you don't want to fall under. You know what I mean? Like makes sense. But I genuinely want something where Big Sean should be having fun now. You know what I mean? Like nigga, you shouldn't be still making conscious albums about how rich your family is. Nobody's gonna fucking relate to you but the rich niggas. And even then they're probably gonna be listening to Kanye, Lil Cardi, or I mean Playboy Cardi, Lil Yachty. Oh, you know what I mean? Like that's where like I don't get it shit. Like I feel like the conscious shit is for the beginning and you just start having fucking fun. Like Big Sean, have some fucking fun, my nigga. That's what I want from you. Have some fucking fun on the next album that you make, man. Like really, like do what you want with your music. Stop making shit just because. I don't want to say that you're scared that people will like it, but just because you won't get the certain amount of numbers or the certain amount of credit, like we're all scared of criticism at the end of the day. We all don't want to be criticized. We all need criticism. But if you don't want to be criticized, nigga, have fun with the shit. That way you don't feel like you're being criticized because A, you're having fun with it, and B, you're having fun with it. That's the only thing that matters. Like, nigga, I was just having fun with the shit. If you don't like the shit, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, Big Sean, have fun. Make a fun ass album, my nigga. Damn. But my final thoughts. This album, I don't want to say it saved me. The one song that did save me is "One Man Can Change the World." That song by itself is timeless. Like, that song by itself is actually crazy. How like you can feel it. Like if you listen to that song, go listen to the album. But when you get to that song, you're gonna feel it, bro. And when you get to that song, you're gonna be the nigga it's for real. You went and listened to it, and you listen to me right now. You go listen to One Man Can Change the World by Big Sean, nigga. You listen to me, it was meant for you. If you don't go listen to it, cool. Stub your toe, nigga. You can't change the world. but you should listen to the album for real. For real. Album start to finish is a classic. That's why I don't know. I can't put it in my top 10 because I know there definitely, if once I get through this, there's gonna be 10 albums better than this. But it's definitely not above 20. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely in the teens. It's in the teens range. That's why I think I should. That's why I think this album belongs. Especially all time. If we're talking like all time albums, constructions, start to finish. I might even put I can't put like Wu-Tang album. I can't put up there because I can't sit through that whole album start to finish. And maybe because it's so long. But even then, even if you cut off a few songs, they probably should have cut off a few songs and made the album one album, and then that album probably would have been a classic. Not thinking about it. But even then, they wouldn't have made as many songs as they did if they weren't making a double album. Fuck it. We're not talking about Wu-Tang. We're talking about Big Sean. Big Sean, you undoubtedly made a classic with this album. Inspired, I think, was also a classic. If I'm remembering all the songs right. It's a classic to me. To the public, it might be like mediocre or like good. Even then, Big Sean, by then, people didn't fuck with you because you were getting too deep. I didn't understand that. Niggas listen to Raw Wave like fucking every day, but niggas can't listen to Big Sean. You know, to each their own, I guess. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment what you want to see next. And I love you guys. Deuces.